South.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and I must thank the Honourable Member for West End for a reason that the member for Road North is a dear friend of mine. We go way back through high school. He was always a good kid, I was a bad kid. And then we spent a lot of time in high school together. Again, he was a good kid and I was a bad kid. We worked at Barclays Bank PLC together, and he was a good man and I was a bad man. So I just want to put that out there because it's almost a statement of fact. You know, it may be a little bit stretching, as my honorable member for Valley South would typically say. But it's really has a lot of fact to it. And every day we would see, meet, talk with the member for Road North's mother, because she was a long-standing employee of L&J's Building Supplies in the Valley. And that business, owned by Mr. Rugby Lake, Evans Rugby Lake, was right adjacent to Barclays Bank PLC, in which we worked. And we were a family. We were really a family in that George Lake would take us to lunch at lunch times along with his son, Gushwin. And three of us would be really family. And his mom, Veda, would really be a wise counsel. And she always had a good spirit, always in a good mood, always upbeat. And even during the time when I was clarion and begging and prodding the member for Road North to get involved in the politics, because and it wasn't from a political perspective, because he's someone who has always had Anguilla's interests at heart from the time we were kids, and his family has always been keen about the development of young people and the development of Anguilla. And I would message him all the time and call him all the time. And he knows this. This is a statement of fact. And he was a reluctant candidate, Madam Speaker. And I kept on prodding, and I would go to his mom, you know, because I know his mom was held in high esteem. And I was speaking to her to try to convince him. And she was like, you know, my son, yes, he has the ability, but he's doing so much with the young people that I don't know if he can serve the young people as a member of parliament. And I said he would be able to serve the young people more as a member of parliament. And then she came on board, and during the election campaign, I would see her all the time, Madam Speaker. I would always see her. She was always in a great mood, always in good spirits. And when I heard the news very early that morning, Madam Speaker, I couldn't believe it, because the last time I saw her and spoke to her, she was in good mood, good spirits, always, never complained, Madam Speaker. I've never seen her complain. And I called a member for Road North, and immediately on him answering the phone, I realized my greatest fear was true. Because while he was calm, cool, and collective, as he always is, Madam Speaker, I could hear the crying in the background. And I really didn't know what to say. I was lost for words, because whenever someone passes, you know, you really don't know what to say. And we've all had the experience, had the experience of someone close to us passing. I remember that Friday afternoon when I heard the member for Valley North's brother, when he passed. And I was close to my other brother, Greg, at the time. And Greg and the member for Valley North's brother were very close. And the feeling and that the expressions that my brother expressed at the time really touched me, you know. And I know every one of us have had someone who were lost suddenly. And I too, on December 17th of 2014, Madam Speaker, I was just about to stand here to make a presentation in Parliament. And the member for Valley North and the former member for Island Harbor, we were together that day, Madam Speaker. We had lunch together, and we were driving together coming from from South Hill. And the ambulance was going west, Madam Speaker. And I was sitting in the back seat, and I said, gentlemen, that person is in trouble because the speed the ambulance was going down in. Lo and behold, the ambulance was going to pick up my deceased brother. And so I think that I can empathize and sympathize because we all have that experience of having a close loved one. Even the member for Island Harbor, the Honorable Premier, he was just a schoolboy when his father suddenly passed. So we've all had that experience, and I know the member for Road North, even though he's here with us in Parliament and he's still serving the people of Anguilla through this loss, I know it must be really saddening for him, given the fact that he lost his mom and he lost her so suddenly. But one of the things that I have always asked my children to do for me, and every time I speak to them, I always say to my 3 children, all I want you to do for me is to make Daddy proud. That's all. And I know that Veda is watching right now, and knowing that her son, Merrick Richardson, the Honorable Merrick Richardson, he's an honorable gentleman, in and out of this house, had made her proud even before he was elevated to the highest office of the land. So, to my colleague and friend, I want to wish you and your family my deepest condolences. Thank you.